wait. Well, everyone wants the perfect smile, and nowadays it's a lot easier to obtain, especially discreetly, with clear aligners and local ones. Kamalu Gonzalez, sales manager at Pacific Gloves and Supply, and dentist Dr. Brent Lum join us with all the details. Aloha.
Hi, how are you?
So good, and so excited to talk about this because this is something that not a lot of people know of, but there actually is a local option for clear aligners. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, so Trey's Aligners is here in the islands, and we have a clear aligner product that's been around for over 21 years. And what we've done is we've looked at the opportunities that people are looking for to get a straighter teeth, you know, and a $1 million smile, you know. And so with the clear aligner, they have the ability to, because it's clear, they don't have to worry about the braces and being able to, you know, the unsightly, you know, when they want to smile, they feel like those braces are there, as well as you can take them, place them in and out of your mouth at it, you know, when you need to.
Right. So in a moment, if you had an event or something, you didn't want to show that you were wearing these braces or aligners, you can pop them out at least for a little bit.
Yes, you could.
And I think that's something that's so exciting for a lot of people because, you know, you want to be able to have a little bit more of that flexibility.
Yes. And what's interesting is the aligner itself, because it's basically invisible, you don't even know that you're wearing them.
Awesome. All right, so doctor, who would be a good candidate for some clear aligners?
Patients who have mild to moderate crowding or gaps or spaces in between the teeth with minor rotations would benefit from clear aligners. Patients with breathing issues or obstructive sleep apnea can also sometimes benefit from clear aligners.
Wow, and that's really interesting because I think a lot of people, they think just cosmetic, right? They want to have their smile look better and nothing wrong with that. But I mean, for it to actually improve some people's functions, that's incredible.
Yeah, sometimes there's a aesthetic as well as functional part that can just rehabilitate a patient's smile.
Yeah, and honestly, that could be even life-changing. So neat. Let's talk about clear aligners versus traditional braces. Why are more people going for clear aligners?
Primarily, people like the clear aligners because it's discreet, so you don't actually see it, where typically with traditional braces, people can see them and people don't like to have that look of, you know, the brackets and so forth. So it's clear, so when you have it in your mouth, you don't even know it's even there.
Right. And I think that's something that, you know, when you think of braces, I think a lot of people think more of younger kids, you know, and I remember being called metal mouth back in the day. I really wish that clear aligners were a thing, but a lot more people are improving their smiles with these clear aligners, and I think that's so cool. So my next question, I guess, was going to be about, you know, the average time that typically people wear them, but I guess it kind of varies from person to person.
It does vary. So there's different types, mild, moderate, and complex in our situation. Typically, it's 6 to 9 months.
Okay.
It's what our average.
That's actually pretty quick.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what does the treatment look like for the Trey Pro aligners? How often do you have to go in, get new ones?
Actually, that's a great question. What we typically do is we have a monitoring, which we're going to discuss.
Okay.
But basically, what happens is you have the ability to put an aligner on each week.
Okay.
So you have a soft, a medium, and a hard aligner. So it actually lays it right into your mouth, and you're able to do that and hold that in there for a week.
Oh.
So each aligner represents a week.
Okay, that's actually a pretty quick transition then.
Yes.
So your teeth are able to move that quickly within the week. Oh, very cool. And I think when a lot of people think about something like this, like braces or clear aligners, a big thing is cost, because typically it's not cheap to improve your smile. So what is the affordability like?
Actually, typically right now, we're about 35% less than the major brands out there.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, so we have the ability to utilize your ortho benefits if you have those available. We also have third-party financing that's available also. And again, come in, and as you talk to one of your providers, they'll be able to provide you with that as well.
Wonderful. And I think that's so exciting because I think a lot of people assume that it's out of reach, but for many, it's a lot more accessible than they think.
Yes.
Okay, great. So if someone wants to get in touch with a provider like our doctor or dentist here, how can we find one that specifically does the Trey Pros?
Yes, so all you have to do is go on to mytrays.com k828.com, and you'll be able to, it'll have a link, you'll actually be able to go on there and get an actual local provider.
Okay.
Will actually be available.
Awesome. All right, and we'll have a link to their website on our website as well at k828.com. But dentist, is that like, people say like, but doctor, should I say doctor or dentist? Is that like a thing?
Either
But
is fine.
dentist, I was just wondering, you know, for folks out there that are, you know, considering maybe doing this, but they're thinking, oh, it's a long process or maybe painful. What would you say to someone that's, you know, a little bit on the edge about doing it?
I mean, if you're ever interested in aligners, just open up the conversation with your dentist or your healthcare provider, and you know we can find ways that can get you in the chair so we can evaluate your oral condition, see if you're a candidate.
Okay, perfect. So make sure you reach out, and don't be afraid to reach out. If you've always wanted a maybe improved smile, want to boost your confidence a little more, these Tray Pros could be the way to go. So again, we'll have a link to their website on our website at k828.com. But thanks so much for joining us, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, so much more when Living 808 returns. Stay with us.